Hello there everyone, and a warm welcome to another RoadTube video here on the channel. Today, I'm going to pop the doors. We are here at Birmingham New Street and we're heading down to Hereford. We'll be taking the train as far as Bromsgrove. So I'm just going to get Hereford on the destination blind on display. There you go, Hereford. I'm going to go inside, look up here. Taillights off, headlights on, happy days. Master key, neutral, reset, DRA, actually needs to stay set because we've got a red signal, and Control D to enable the DSD. So today we are driving the 1 Victor 20 service from Birmingham to Hereford, calling at Birmingham University Station, Bromsgrove. And that's it. Total journey time around 23 minutes, over a distance of some 14 miles. Quite a nice little drive. I've really been enjoying train sim lately. Taking quite a bit of a break because of, unsurprisingly, when you do trains at work every day for 10 weeks, you're like, I don't want to come home and do trains, you know. Not my thing anymore. Not my thing right now. That's a screenshot right there. So yeah, we're just gonna have a look around actually. You got your. So this is a livery by Clowes. It's a bit weird. West Midlands Railway operated by West. Hang on. Does it actually say West Midlands Trains? Okay, West Midlands Railway operated by West Midlands Trains. Fair enough. And then you've got an ex London Midland unit on the back as well, which is got the same branding. It's just ex London Midland. Flying around, you've got a Voyager in here because they've caused a lot of stuff down here. Got an empty road. You've got a Avanti Pendolino coming in, another Turbo Star, another Voyager, and a Class 350, of course, which is the yeah, pretty cool little train there. So is that our doors going? Yep, it is. So we can release the DRA because we've got a single amber. Reverse so it taps forward. And away we go. Our start speed is 10 miles per hour. Our first stop of University Station is in about 2.6 miles. And there we go, 10 miles an hour in the box. Power off. We'll just coast for now. So, got a yeah. So we'll do a quick cab tour of the Class 170 whilst we're trundling out here. Actually, I'll do it when we're on the move. But yes, this is Birmingham New Street Station. The tunnel we're entering diverges towards the cross-country route. The tunnel to the right would continue north up the west towards the West Coast Main Line. Well, it's weird. So, most of the West Coast Main Line services north of Birmingham go via the Trent Valley route. So I'm not sure if that counts as the West Coast Main Line properly or not. It's a bit like, does the line to Leeds count as the East Coast Main Line when it's technically it is, but practically, I don't know. I'm going to sip a monster there. Entering the tunnel, the speed limit goes up to 30. We are a 4 car though, so we're going to give it a little while before we accelerate up to 30. I don't know why when it's slow speed, I feel like the beeping of the DSD, the speed should be adjusted based on how fast you're going. Because like slow speed's like a beep, beep, high speed like beep, 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 beep. Oh, not even that, like just small adjustment, like beep, beep, beep to beep, beep, beep. Yeah. Okay, speed's dropped there, but we'll go up to 30 now. No, correction, 20. So full power. You can hear the zoom, which is signature piece of the Class 170s. There's our amber, which is fine. We can accelerate ahead on an amber. Got a 30 ahead of us there. So I'm going to wait for the end of the train to pass that before accelerating. The 170 is one of those Armstrong Powers enhancement packs. I wish it was better than it is, but I quite like driving it in a weird way. There we go. We'll go for 30 now. But yes, so the obviously the route we're on is Dovetail Games' cross city line, sorry, And we're driving a Class 170, which is originally by Thomson, but it's got an Armstrong Power and Hanson pack on it, with a livery by Clowes. There you go, and we're in a coast now. And we'll be passing through a 5-way station momentarily. There it is. Yeah, I'm going to go get something from dinner now, I think, after this, sorry. Probably going to have a pizza tonight because I can't be bothered. It's weird, like, for pizza, in the grand scheme of things, even like a frozen pizza is more effort than a frozen meal. You know, you show a frozen meal in the microwave, you come back for it 10 minutes later, you know, dinner is served. Whereas with a pizza, you've got to go and check it because it goes in the oven, and you can either underdo it, overdo it. But yeah, it's I can't be bothered food. There's dual ambers, so we're fine to stay at line speed for now, which is 30. I'm not sure actually following out, probably a 170 or a 323. The next station we'll be entering is going to be a university station. However, there's a 50 limit, so what we'll do is we can slowly accelerate towards it. I know university's just as we come off another curve, actually. Let's get my binoculars out. That's a single amber. Power, power, power. I think it's once you pass this signal, you're signalled into the station anyway. It'll just be a red at the end. Maybe not. Well, this thing stops pretty quick, so it'll be fine. It's not the fastest accelerator. There's trains are a lot better, trains are a lot worse. As far as diesels goes, pretty good. This is really a sort of first generation post-privatisation EMU. There's some sort of canal. Yeah, we just cleared to a single amber there. I mean, had I gone into a full service, though, we would have stopped in time, but yeah. I'm going to drop it in step 2 as soon as I set the platform. Actually, no, it's the next curve. Had a little bit of a panic then. So I thought that last straight was this straight. Yeah. It's very easy to get disorientated. It's obvious though why, you know, when drivers sign these routes IRL, they do a lot more training than one run through, like I just have. Brake step 2. And go step 3. Yeah, gotta. DRS set. Release the doors. This is very reminiscent of sort of a DCO situation where I think East Anglia does it at the moment, or Great Anglia, sorry, where the driver releases the doors and the guard shuts them. How am I doing for the stop markers here? That's the S-car, so I mean, again, for the fact that I'm not driven 170 much at all lately, that's not too bad. Yeah, it's a 323 running late in front of us. Got one Mike 50 coming, approaching us next. So I've been just completed our instruction there. You can see on a single amber, so that's fine. Power. So because we are accelerating to catch service up, I'm happy to accelerate towards probably 30s, 40s. In fact, I'll go for about 45 for a bit of defensive driving. No, 40 straight. That'll be a good speed. It would be really great if I knew what the name of this canal was. Well, actually, that's 60, so I'll go 45. Cause that still keeps us 50 miles an hour slower than what that 323 will be doing. But I think we overtake him at one point. This scenario is by Adam Haig, by the way. It's not one by me. Available from Alan Thompson Sim. Just have a look for it on there. It's the 1 Victor 20 650 Birmingham to Hereford brackets 170 service. So get 45 in the box. Hello, other turbo style. Clear the DSD annunciation or the warning. And this is Sally Oak Station. And power off and brake off. Just going to coast for now. So yeah, you've got well, we're not going to have brake demand light. Where even is the TPWS? Oh, there it is, right in front of me. So actually, that reminds me. To be honest, we're in a defensive driving situation, so I'd rather not be doing it right now. So get that speed down. See that? There you go. And back to a coast position. So that's a good example of why I was paying good attention to signals and slowing down to drive defensively. I probably could have stayed at my speed and gone through that, but I needed to drive so I could stop, basically. And yeah, turned that one reasonably well. I think he actually turns off ahead of us, if I'm not mistaken. No, he doesn't. Oh well. But he does go into Redditch, so he turns off before we go on our fast bit. That's the line of Redditch there. Hello, 323. This is Bourneville, home of Cadbury World. That's where you get the snazzy, very tasty looking steps up there. Can you see anything from here? I'm going to pause the game and have a look. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that sounds like really appropriate. Ooh, that'll probably be the factory there. Based off the fact that it's a factory. Got nothing else I can suggest really. Or it could be over here. I've never actually been to Cadbury World, so I've got no idea. I've got a nice little sailing ship here. That's quite cool. I'm actually going to grab a screenshot so it comes past. Wait till it goes a bit closer, like that. Like that. Control S. Shit. Oh well. So I need to go full form in now because of AWS, but we've got a green aspect so we can accelerate up to line speed, which is 45 because we're going into a thing of it. That's a bit upsetting that you don't get the warning tones outside. That'll reset. I don't actually have to do anything. The train will release the brake and move away. Like I say, until after that curve with the tunnel, we're stuck at 45 though. I believe this is Camp Junction, it might be called, I'm not sure. It's got the, yeah. Right, what's that saying? Electric trains, no access to Lifford curve, so probably Lifford Junction. My bad, I don't know where Camp came from. What's that? Camp Hill, maybe. That's where I might have confused myself. But it's Kings Norton Tunnel, Lifford curve. So I hope you guys are having a good day. I've just decided to take mine pretty chill. I had a phone call with someone who I didn't want to have a phone call with. But, you know, it is what it is. Um, yeah. I'm actually not sure I've covered it in a YouTube video, so I'm going to cover it now. About 7 weeks ago, I lost my dad to liver disease, so just a little bit thingied with it all. And I think the way I've been coping is just large, and I mean large amounts of denial. There's my 90 to accelerate past, by the way. It's Kings Norton Station. Large amounts of denial. That's sort of how I've coped. So, yeah. Not really been a fun time, if I'm totally honest. And I was had to have a phone call in relation to that today, in terms of sorting out the estate and making sure stuff isn't paid longer than it has to be. So I've got to bring Sky probably on Friday when I can, I'm gonna have a day with doing admin, which I'm not really looking forward to having to do, but it is what it is, And I think the reason I'm a bit sort of meh right now in terms of my mood is, I'm obviously quite used to basically being able to live in copious amounts of denial, if I'm perfectly honest. Yeah. And I can't really do that right now when I've got to have phone calls about it, so yeah. That's why I'm not at work right now, because it's actually a Wednesday, 3 o'clock. I should be at work right now, but I'm not, because I basically said, look, I'm not coping very well. I need some time off. Which, yeah. I mean, yeah, which sucks that I've had to ask for it, but, work's been really good. Should be back out in the not too distant future. I'm hoping to do a Lumo train video, actually, because decent Lumo livery been made by Clows. And I might just give myself some flashbacks. I do like them, though. The Lumo trains, and to be honest, I love the job. That, by the way, was Northfield Station. Next station will go past Barnet Green. Hello, 66. I might be ahead of myself, actually, because I didn't thingy that last time. Huh. No, we'll see. But yeah, this is... That's not Barnet Green. That's a station I've not noted the name of. It is Standby, Longbridge. So we're going for 90 here. So 85 in the we got. So we're gonna go for 90 and then coast. And then we brake passing Barnet Green Station, which I can recognise. Well, actually, we don't even brake at that. We brake a little bit after to 75. So there's my 90. Anyway, we're absolutely rocketing along here. That's the great thing, I think, that the 170s are really versatile units. They can quite comfortably do commuter haulage, but they can also, open the taps up and run at 90 and be, decent interregional units. I wouldn't quite go as far as to call them intercity, because I just don't think they are that. But, they're pretty good as, interregional, like little bits of stuff in Scotland, like, connecting stuff, but like the actual long haul stuff, like these stops you do. I think I checked, Hull to King's Cross is probably the longest I think a 170 should be used on. I think probably the longest it is used on, unless it gets deployed on Liverpool to Norwich services. Which I'm actually not sure which of those is long. No, actually, there used to be a Stansted to Liverpool back in the day. That's probably the longest. I'd love to get a train out on that, actually. There you go, and that's so slowing down. Approaching Barnet Green Station, the line diverging to the left after Redditch. I'm not sure why, but I feel like I'm actually doing a decent job of driving a train today. Normally I'm pretty rubbish. So yeah, that's 1.1 miles to the 75 braking point, so to 75. So really under a minute. But you can see I'm just letting the speed decay naturally. Don't know why that's not loaded. So yes, the cab tour. I'll do it going down the Licky. And no, that sounds inappropriate, but bear with me, folks. Step 2, 75. So, from right to left, you've got your cab radio, you've got your door release, door close, wheel slip protection activity. That doesn't light up, I don't think. I don't think you can actually slide this unit in game at the moment anyway. You've got your brake pressure indicator, your speedometer, throttle, 4-step reverser, master key, right side door controls, engine start stop, which works, train fault lights. I love that there's a no fault light in case there's a fault with the fault light. I like that. You've got your TMS, headlight controls, which we used earlier, internal lighting, demist, speed stuff. We can let the speed build back up to 90 now. Actually, correction, 80. So, and I'm not doing a good job of trains at all now. This is the Licky incline, so you can see the speed's just not decaying when I'm in step 1 brake. So really, it's good just leave it in there and just leave it to drag almost. So that's 80, step 1 brake, and you can see you got your safety system isolation there, your door controls at the doors, which is probably what the guard is more likely to use, destination blind, emergency brake plunger. DRA as well, that's pretty handy. AWS, wipe controls, wash controls, yeah. So we now need to think about braking. We've got a step 2 brake, and that's just to allow us to get about 40 miles an hour to enter the platforms. We don't actually need to be at 40, but it's basically lets us at the platforms of Bromsgrove. That was the Licky incline. That's the steepest bit of mainline railway in the UK. A 1 in 38 descent. I'll just put up to step 3 just to get us down about 30 before we hit the end of the platform. Bit hot, which is absolutely fine. The stop marker is about there. Down to step 2. Oh, but yeah, we are a bit hot. Okay, step 3. Full service in. It's absolutely fine. It's not fine. That's perfect. Right. So we hit the 6-car mark even though we're 4-car. Oh well. But that's going to do it for today's video, folks. Hopefully you did enjoy. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe to see more from me on a semi-regular basis, and we'll see you guys in the next video with some better train driving in the future. Bye for now.